Hello. Yo. Hello, everybody. This is Alex from U.F.O Sorcery Engineering. To be honest, I'm alone for the moment. Stein is on his way coming. This is actually this is Sunday, so yeah, we try to figure it out. Hey, hello from the car. Hey, hello from the car. Hey. So yeah, we got to wait. There is some people want to come, want to join us. But yeah, anyway, that's been a while that I really want to make a live, and now with the new regulation regarding YouTube, we don't need to have 1,000 subscribers before to create a live. So really decide to just go and yeah, just make it happen. I'm going to maybe listen a bit of music. That's the first time that I made the live. We made the live, so no worries. So, welcome on board. It's 10:07 today. It's 10:07 today. I try to find the music. Some Japanese funk. That's the waiting music for Stain. So yeah, we are live here in U.F.O Sorcery Engineering. We are live, and that's freaking awesome. That's freaking awesome. By the way, I got Stain, and in 5 minutes is here. With WhatsApp, you can see everywhere where people are. So I think we're gonna begin a little bit. So yeah, the fact is that with Stain we decided to make a live on YouTube because we got some people are very interesting about what we've done so far. We're still working on the Bara, but for the moment, the project is still a little bit in standby due to the fact that there is some person was waiting. Yeah, we're still waiting for some parts. They are they are somewhere in the world, um, due to to the crisis, the health crisis situation that we have, because we cannot say the word on YouTube. If we say the word, we get demonetized. So we don't care. I don't know to say it. Yeah, with the COVID, we cannot get the parts. There is a lot of delay, and it's make us very hungry. I would say that's because I didn't experience something like that in the past before, like waiting that much time to just get something else. So yeah, it's very not that good. But anyway, today we are very happy to make this live. So if you have any kind of question regarding the Bara project, and also what you think about, and maybe provide to us some feedback. It can be also good because we really want to have an interaction with you guys, and I think we can make videos for us, for our own happiness, and be selfish and take everything for us. But for me, the main thing is that and Stein, I think, gonna to following me in this way. We try to do content-wise good content for the people. Like the last video that we've done was around 50 minutes or 1 hour, I believe, something like that. It was the video when you disassemble an engine, and the Bara engine in this case, because there is a lot of people make videos how to disassemble an engine and stuff, but they don't. I don't speak only for the Bara. I speak also for RB engine, 2JZ engine, and any kind of engine. So provide some hint and tips and hint, like yeah, you should use this millimeter socket. You should use this one. You should remove that piece first, and explain in the case. This is the intention of this video. We don't get the result that what we expect for this video, because there is, I believe, it was 77, 79% was watching the video, but it's a good start. We don't expect more because it's a very long video, and we know that normally the YouTube video shape should be between 15 to 20 minutes for the automotive world. In our case, we try to, but because we spread out that much information with the people, and also the fact that we really want to share with the people, that it can take a little bit longer. Doesn't matter for the beginning, because yeah, we really want just to share with you. We don't want 1,000, 100,000, 10,000 subscribers and views and stuff like that. We don't expect that. I create first this YouTube channel myself, and when I create this YouTube channel, I didn't have in my mind like I will become a YouTuber. No, I will stay normal guy, mechanic guy, working on cars, and the idea of YouTube was to just spread out some stuff. So yeah, and I think Stein is now arrived. Is coming. But yeah, I mean, if you have any kind of question, please let me know. It would be very interesting to just answer to your question. We have a lot coming. We have some parts that we order from USA. So we're gonna put the waiting music. If you have anything else, just let me know.
Bonjour.
Hey!
Got something special.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
This is Stein, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just. Oh! No. So you mentioned that you heard it in April.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. So, this is the Grote Stein, and I'm Alexandre. Welcome again.
Yeah.
We're going to spend a little bit time with you guys regarding the Bara project. Actually, we received some very good appreciation for the people in Australia.
Yeah.
I really enjoy the fact that if I watch the story on Instagram, most of the people come from Australia, and they push us.
Yeah, exactly.
So if there is some Australian guy here doing this live, don't hesitate to just sign it. But yeah, anyway, I mean, for the moment, I don't know to just switch now. Hey. I think like that is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for the moment, the bar project is in standby regarding the engine and the gearbox due to the fact that we
We just have to wait.
we just have
don't
to wait.
Look, the whole world is busy with the pandemic.
Yeah.
Everybody is affected by it in some sort of a way, due for their work or for something else. When you order stuff from the other side of the country or other side of the world, in this case Australia. Normally, we never had any issues with ordering because if we order something from and buy it within 2-3 weeks, it was here at our address, and not. And now we have the problem that they send a package and it's somewhere in the world, and the Australia Post is blaming the Netherlands, and the Netherlands is blaming Australia Post.
Yeah.
So it's somewhere in between those two countries. There's a package, but we ordered also some stuff for the gearbox from America.
Yeah.
And they said, look, this is also a special gearbox we have, and we have to order some parts with our suppliers, and it takes some time. And luckily, they guaranteed us, because we ordered it with FedEx Express, that within 10 business days, roughly, it will be here in the Netherlands, no matter what happens, because those planes fly anyway, and they have their own planes. For example,
if you use a standard postal service,
postal service is most of the time it goes into the passenger airlines, the storage room, or it goes with a freight flight, and it depends on when this is planned and when it leaves. So luckily we fixed that with Rod to have a different postal service just for us, because we're just having trouble also with tracking the package.
But actually the tracking mentioned that since the 3rd of November, the parcel was just clear from the custom and accepted to be sent it. And since that, nothing else. There is just a customer increase. So I believe that was Rod from Empire asking where is the parcel, because the customer is still waiting, or the supplier, the distributor is still waiting for it, and that's not normal.
No, and we've ordered many things from different countries, and we never had any issues. Even during the whole COVID, 13th and 20th of March, we still need to finish the complete car. Finishing the complete car means roll cage and paint it, because the car is in good condition, but we also want to have it like prepped good to also be good for the eyes. So we are going this afternoon, going to a friend of ours who's a painter, and we are going to work something out. We do something for him, he does something for us to help us out. Together we're going to prep the car, so the outside will be resprayed. And then hopefully when that is being done in December, January, we already have all the barrel parts, so we can finish the engine at least. Because if the engine is back in the car, we can finish up the rest, like the intercooler system, the radiator, all the auxiliary stuff can be mounted and fixed and welded, and we can make an exhaust. And the gearbox, if we're lucky, the beginning of February.
Because
if we're lucky.
Because that's why I was in conversation with the guy from Smith Racing regarding the fact that how long the package has to be done, because there is multiple parts. Most of the parts are here in USA. They have the part on stock at Smith Racing, but there is at least 4 parts was in back order, and not a small back order, not a question about 1 week or two. It's question about months. Like for the top converter from Boss, Boss Hog, yeah. It take at least the part will not be available the 13 or the 14 January 2022.
Yeah, and it can also happen that it's going to be earlier or later.
Yeah. So that in this case we just have to wait, and that's it.
And it's the whole world just went mad the last 2 years during the COVID situation, and I've noticed it because I'm now busy with an extension of the contract for my house to be rebuilt, and I've noticed almost a price increase. That's what the contractor said to me. If you did this 2-3 years ago, it would be at least 60 to 70,000 euros cheaper. And I'm like, why is that? And he said, simple reason. All the raw materials, concrete, wood, steel, everything went in price up. So this also affects parts for cars, parts for computers. We've all seen it with the graphics card, with the whole Bitcoin and all those cryptocurrency, and China and Europe and America, they all went crazy and they just started building mining rigs. So everybody just bought the biggest graphics card to just mine the stuff. So what did the price? It's request and demand and supply, so the price goes up. And that's the same with raw materials, because I believe all the wood stock in Europe almost sold everything to the United States, because they had some trouble in the United States with bushfires, and also during the pandemic they were not able to cut as many wood as they normally did in the USA. So USA and Canada also came out some bushfires. They almost bought everything of the stock that was in Europe. They bought it, but China, for example, bought almost all the steel supply what was available. But yet during the pandemic, there was not so many production as normal. So everything, the supply that was there, the stock, just decreased and affected the pricing. Yes, people still need it, so they can ask more. That affects everything.
Yeah, it's affect. I mean, even for the parts and stuff like that. So yeah, it's like if you watch carefully what's happening for the ARP and stud or stuff like that, and the price was roughly maybe for 100 or 200 euros you can get the main studs. Now they cost more than 300 or 400 euros because of the raw material and all that kind of shit happens. So but anyway, I mean,
we have a tight deadline. But still,
it's very tight.
What can happen is that the 19th and 20th of March, this event will be cancelled. Because I just heard on the to be real simple. He lives close to the Belgian and German border in the middle of Limburg, in our province. I live all the way in the south of the Netherlands. For me, it's also like 5 minutes. I have Belgium, 10 minutes drive from Germany, and I listen generally to Belgian radio station because I like that more. And I just heard it in the car.
Right when you come.
While I'm coming.
Okay.
Normally the event that they could have was a maximum of 3,500. So music events and everything. And they say maximum amount of people at the event can be 3,500. They reduced it by today to 200. I expect, that's my opinion, the same thing as last year, that they will say we will leave a margin open for holidays that people visit families and friends and stuff with a tight margin. But then after the holidays, so after January the 1st, I believe we're going to get in the Netherlands at least, or in Belgium and Germany, a semi-lockdown again.
No.
possible, and we have to take also this in consideration, and also the supply of parts taking in consideration. So our minds are going all the time for, okay, what's happening with this, and then we have with this, and oh shit, we need to order this, and we need to order this. Is it actually in stock or not? Yeah, the website says it's in stock.
Yeah.
Let's email, contact them. But is it really in stock? Yes, but it's the very last one. So if you want it, order it now. Oh shit, we order it now, and we're not a big multi-dollar company.
No.
So we all do it with our spare money.
Yeah.
It's our personal money.
That's something that people have to take in consideration, because people receive some message from people like, oh man, it's success to buy this kind of part and this part. How do you do that? I work my ass off every day, and I spare my money, and I just do the thing. I calculate everything, and I try to success. How I can get discount for this part and stuff like that. I mean, when I ordered the parts for the gearbox, was roughly around more than 2,500 US dollars. But for the main thing, for the complete thing, so it's not only the torque converter. We speak about shifters, cables,
valve body,
transbrake, solenoid,
all the stuff that's needed.
All the stuff that's needed inside the car and inside the gearbox, and the yokes in heavy duty, the U-joint greasy in heavy duty also. So this is something that I take my information first before to order it. Even for the shifter, and this is something that Summit Racing should take in consideration, it's sometimes they have to put more details when you order something. Yeah, this is a Russian hello. Starts to grow, yeah, and
something else.
Yeah,
and I don't know what does it say.
Yeah, I don't know. So I mean, for the shifter, I order myself a Magnum Pro Grip Stick shifter. Normally, it should fit on the Power Glide gearbox, but it didn't. Because I called the guy and I say that's strange, because I tried to find a plate goes to, and he said, oh, this shifter doesn't fit. Yeah, I say, yeah, but when I put Power Glide transmission on the search bar, so Power Glide, it's the main word, it's the keyword. So if you put a TH400 or TH350, you get the shifter for the TH400.
I also selected like in the filters.
Yeah.
Power
Glide.
This I want and this I want, and still, but it's something that's easily that they can fix it. But all those kind of stuff that we have to figure out, because the only time that something similar has been done is in Australia, but even there it's not been done that often.
No.
So what we're doing here is also a lot of test and trial, because we are used to, we know that we can build cars like 300, 400, 500 horsepower for the track. We've done that multiple times.
I do that with this guy and easily with the RB20.
Yeah, but also when you were still living in France,
you
built your own track cars, and we're good at that. This is something what we both never done before. We're building a track car that's still suitable for the road. We're lucky about that. Because the rules here are, they have a simple mind. You have to have a few things that still work, like indicators, wipers, the heating, so you can defog the front window, seatbelt. But they don't care in the Netherlands if your brakes are bigger or smaller. If the brake balance between front and back and left and right is good, they say it's okay. Even you can have a full fuel race cell inside the car. They don't care if it's tight, there is no leak. They say, yeah, it's good.
Roll cage also. You can have a full roll cage, like even a 12-point roll cage.
You can have even a 25.
Yeah. They don't care. You can put a bar engine inside your Skyline.
The only thing that you have to take into consideration is, for example, my future project that I have in mind that I'm working out now. I have a specific car, and I need to have a specific model because I want to put in an engine with the same cylinders, and similar. The engine that is going to get in is a little bit more capacity, just a little bit more. But I want to have the same amount of cylinders because then I don't have to read. These are the kind of things. That's why I said to him, look, your car is already an older car, so that's lucky. You don't have to have a catalytic converter.
No.
It's written on his documents. It's a 6-cylinder. We've got to put it in a 6-cylinder. Yeah, it's twice the capacity, but a police officer wouldn't see from the outside that it's bigger because the RB20 is small but fat, and the Barra engine is slim and tall.
Yeah.
And
well, the only thing that they can maybe put us in trouble if I put if I let the plastic cover with writing down 4 liter.
That's something that we're going to fix. So anyway.
So yeah, then after that, we're gonna to just spread out of this one, or maybe just inject some epoxy and do something nice. Put our logo maybe on.
Yeah, I was thinking about maybe putting making a 3D model with the logo that we can put it in the Ford area.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that we are working on in the background. We know both that we didn't do so many uploads for videos. We're sorry about that, but
we are very sorry about that.
We don't have anything to show you at this moment. We are working on
my shed, actually on our shed, but it's on my place. It's on my garden. So yesterday, for the people who follow us on Instagram, you saw what we've done so far. Normally it's a complete open shed that we have, and now it's roughly around. There is some people who was just how you say that. Some people was very happy about the fact that we success to just closing up 50% of the shed. And to be honest, it's changed. It's going to change our way it works because it's closed, it's insulated. There is absolutely no problem, no trouble at all with that.
No, and since he lives close by the train tracks, they're going to be in the future. They're going to build a higher wall to have less noise coming through into the back garden where we normally work and video for this car. So what we're doing here is closing up the shed because the shed is like almost 20 to 22 square meters, so it's quite big. So I had a lot of wood laying in my basement. So I said to him, look, I'm not going to use it anymore for my extension because the contractor says he's going to use his own materials, which I can understand. And he said, this is also not the right material for my extension. So I talked with Alex and said, look, if you have to rebuild the shed with brand new stuff from a supplier, you have to pay at least like 300-400 euros or 500 euros just in wood stuff. So I said to him, look, I have the wood stuff, we can build it ourselves. We just go to we call it Holbach, but
it's a kind of Home Depot. That's
Home Depot, construction depot where you can get all the stuff you need. So we just went there, bought some isolation stuff, screws, all the stuff that we need to finish up, some electrical stuff. Bought new lights, LED lights.
LED lights. Oh yeah.
So we can brighten up. We make sure that for the outside we're going to paint it for the moment. We have it protected for the rain and the wind.
Yeah.
The inside is going to be painted white, so it's or some kind of color or white, I don't know. To make it nice and bright and clean. And for the moment, this is where we're at now. We're working on the shed. We're working on the background and a lot of stuff. As you can see, we have our hoodies on. If you want to, go to our website.
Yeah. There is a special sales at this moment. We have for sale the OG package, so we receive some kind of comment and stuff like that. But
people just need to read carefully.
Yeah,
because it's
they saw a picture with me or you with the hoodie and they think, this is the price for a hoodie. No, you just have to read carefully. So we have for sale the OG package. It's the hoodie and the t-shirt on your size and also
and
the stickers.
Yeah.
The 15 extra horsepower stickers.
Yeah.
And it's costs 17.
It's normally 77.50. and it's now for 70 euros.
Yeah.
We also have a discount code.
U.F.O 20
U.F.O 20 for the stickers.
for the stickers.
And
It provides you 20% off for the price of the sticker. So instead of paying €7.50,
yeah,
you pay €6.
$6.25.
$6.25, something like that. Yeah, but that's something that people sometimes has to just take in consideration regarding merchandising and stuff like that. It's because we are a company. We are not YouTubers officially.
No.
We just open. This is what I said at the beginning of this video. I decided to create this YouTube channel to just share with the people the enjoy and the just sharing and the enthusiasm and sharing with the people the car enthusiasm and passion that we have for the car. The money doesn't matter. Actually, I don't care. That's why you can see on every kind of videos we have we put for the Barad World episodes. We put the Star Wars music and stuff like that. Yeah, Universal recognize it. Hello, Universal. So they demonize
copyright standards.
Yeah, the copyright standard and stuff like that. So we don't even earn money from the YouTube.
No, and even
if we success to get 20,000 views, and we don't get paid for that, I don't care.
Because we want to keep the focus on the business side. This is just a nice fun extra, and we want to share with the people if they're interested about it. Because sometimes you're building something and people ask, how did you do it?
Yeah.
Then we just can say, look, there's YouTube videos. Go check it out. If you still have questions,
don't hesitate.
We're available on Instagram, Facebook. Send us an email on the website. Send us fill out the contact form. Ask us. We will reply to everything, because this is something that we also always liked to do. Or were happy about it when people were available to be contacted and say, look, you can check this or check that. It's not a problem. I will help you. It's also for us, because we got a lot of support from the people from Australia.
Yeah.
We just had to ask some questions, and we got an honest reply back, and we're really thinking like, oh, we didn't know that they were just like this open and reachable.
Yeah.
Because to us, they sound like they have like YouTube channels which are 500,000 subscribers, and they don't have time for some two people.
They spend time actually to us, and was very surprised about that. Actually, I mean, we from the beginning we have some supporters from France and Belgium, because I'm French. You can tell it by my accent. I can speak with le bonjour, le hello, le oui, la baguette. But I'm French. So if you watch the beginning of this channel was only me and myself and my French accent. It was the beginning of the U.F.O Sorcery Engineering. And after that, I just decided to switch to English, because it's better to do that in English. Then you can show the people, and even the French people can just click on the subtitle and
English is a universal language.
Yeah. Take it like that.
For me, I can understand French.
Yeah.
He knows. I can understand a little bit, but sometimes I cannot even follow him when he's talking to his wife or something else in French, because it goes too fast for me. And we Dutch people are learned from a young age English, German, and sometimes French. When you're going to the high school, it depends on what area you are, how smart you are. You get extra languages, like you can get Spanish, Chinese, Turkish, Latin, Greek in school.
Right, France, no.
But our education from, I believe, the age of 7 or 8, you get standard, always ready English. And when you go to high school, the standard practice, normal high schools, English, and then you can choose between German and French and Dutch. So you always learn 3 languages. So your own mother language, but then you go into the higher
English, and after that you can
English,
select
and then you
another one. Yeah, that we have also that in France. Like,
standard. Then you can choose. And I know a friend of mine who did the highest level in high school. He had English, German, French, Greek, Latin, and I believe Spanish as languages he was learning. And he was like 13, 14 years old, huh?
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a very smart guy. And then, of course, all the extracurriculars and the activities he needed to do. For example, I was already finished most of the time at 2. And he was still at school up until 4 or 5. Because, yeah, I didn't have those extra lessons and extra packages of languages. So, but I chose the extra language as well. So that's why I learned English, French, and German. But
the
French, I didn't speak it as much anymore as I used to. And that's why now I'm more with him. I guess slowly coming back. And
slowly, yeah.
Yeah, but it's the same for him. For him, it's really difficult to learn Dutch.
Oh yeah.
And I noticed him since he's now living almost 5 years.
4 years, yeah, almost 5 years.
Almost, 4.5 actually.
4.5.
April or May, it's 5, huh?
It's 5 years, yeah.
So, but I've noticed that he can also read more and more Dutch stuff.
And I can understand also more and more Dutch.
Yeah, and it's good. And I know Dutch is not an easy language. Really, even for the Dutch people, it's not easy because they have a lot of exceptions and rules. French languages, you just have to know it.
Yeah.
It's simple. It's always the same. You just have to learn it. There are some exceptions, but they're not so many. For the Dutch language, it's all exception. But on this exception, you also have a rule that is another exception on the rule of the exception. So you have to change the word to.
This is a Jeopardy video right now. We speak about language. Hello, welcome to U.F.O Sorcery Engineering. We are back. Anyway, there is some very good features that we really want to share with you guys. Fact is that we opened our website since 1.5 months now. 1.5 months, I believe.
Something like this, yeah.
It's 1.5 months, and we got some very surprise visits. There is people. So we at the beginning we just expected from the people from Netherlands, France, and Belgium to just visit us our website, but it's not the case. You can go, November we get people from Germany, Netherlands, France, Malta, United States, United Kingdom, Belgium, Australia, and China. So that was for November. There is too much numbers, but there is a lot of people watching us, and it's like every time when I wake up every morning, the first thing that I do it's like switch on my laptop for working for my own employer, and I watch also the details about my own company, like how many people are watching, where they come from, which city sometimes, because if you click on one country, like we're gonna say Australia as an example, there is people from Brisbane, Gold Coast, Melbourne, and Sydney watching us, or even visit the website. After that, we don't know which category they visit, but we have also the fact that the big part, it's like most of the time they visit the performance parts, they visit merchandising, they visit the performance parts for the bar engine. That's a good sign. I don't speak only about the Australian people because everybody else watching this kind of category, so it was pretty good actually. But we create this website because we really want to be at the top regarding the bar engine here in Netherlands. We really want, and this is the main thing when Rod and Omar from Empire Mechanical and Racing or Empire Elite Performance Parts asking us to become the I don't know to use them words, the bar kings for NL. They're asking us to just spread out the bar. So in this case, we are the only one distributor here in Europe, the only one for fire-rated performance cards.
We also both truly believe that this is
something gonna to
come up in the future because a 2JZ or an RB25 26 is not available anymore for the normal people.
No,
I'm not capable of paying 10,000 euros for an RB26 or 2JZ, and then I still have to rebuild it because I want more horsepower than normal standard, because this is our hobby. Then I have to pay another 10,000 euros to have at least 7, 8, or 900 horsepower. I know like an RB26 costs around 8,000, 9,000 euros.
No, it's the what? Okay, I don't know how I can make a sharing of the screen.
Yeah, we can see it. It's starting from $10,000 US dollar. It's starting.
Yeah. And it goes. The maximum can.
It's
27,000
American dollars.
American dollars. So even 27.
And even if you're looking all those kind of things, a Barra engine is way cheaper. The parts are way cheaper, and you can easily get 1,000 horsepower.
It's very quick to get 1,000 horsepower. I mean, when you watch the videos, it can be from the max performance,
Full boost.
Full boost. Oh yeah, full boost with that engine. They just put some springs and oil pump gears and stuff like that, and the success to make like the guy. What is his name that we are watching? I was watching his channel yesterday.
That boost.
No, I think it's that name, but I'm not sure. Yeah, anyway, they just.
He just had a Barra LPG, so it's from factory, it's an LPG one.
Yeah.
He just did a valve, and retainers. What did they do more?
And they put a bigger turbo.
That's it.
That's it.
And he had like almost 500 kilowatts.
They made 500 kilowatts.
On the wheels.
On the wheels.
On the wheels. So that's roughly 600 and a bit horsepower.
Yeah.
And really simple.
Bobby Mac boost.
Bobby Mac boost, yeah.
Bobby Mac boost. Yeah.
And it was really amazing to see because they had the LPG version.
Yeah.
So it's a green top Barra engine. With that, the pistons are stronger.
And the compression is also higher.
Yeah.
And the success to make 500 and 1,000 Newton meters.
A lot of torque. Because this is also funny about the Barra engine.
Yeah.
An RB and 2JZ, they don't have that much torque in correlation to the horsepower outage.
No.
For example, if you have a Barra engine, you have 500 horsepower, you will be around 1,000 Newton meters of torque somewhere.
If you have the RB26 or 2JZ, if you are the same
500 horsepower,
you're going to be around
500, 600 Newton meters.
Even maybe 700.
If you're lucky, depending on what kind of turbo intake system.
Yeah.
But with a Barra, you can almost guarantee, like, okay, when you have a 1,000 horsepower engine, it will be around 1,200 to 1,500 Newton meters of torque.
Yeah.
And torque is what you want.
And it's not at the end, no.
No.
Okay,
it's like 3,000, 4,000.
3,000 and
Plus
it's flat out.
Then you have max peak torque.
And it's flat out.
And it keeps on pulling.
The horsepower climb, but the torque is flat out.
So that is what we like. But yeah, it's logical because it's a 4-liter capacity. So it's simpler to understand that this has probably a higher Newton meter of torque because it has more. It's the same with standard cars with a V6 or V8. They have more torque in the lower bottom than high up.
Yeah.
But the Barra is like, I believe, in my opinion, that's my opinion, maybe he shares it as well. The Barra is a good balance between horsepower and torque.
Yeah.
It's not a lumpy V8 because I like V8s. Don't underrate it. But I also like four cylinders because what you can do with a Honda engine or with a 4G63 from U.F.O, which I had before, was amazing. But also a simple EJ20 from a Subaru. I like them all, but the capability of a Barra engine,
that's
4 liter 6-cylinder, is not that big of an engine, but the capability of that engine is perfectly balanced between the small 4 cylinders, which are light and easily to put in every car you want, and the big lumpy V8.
Yeah.
Because I like the sound of a V8, I like the torque that a V8 has, and the low bottom, because when you flat out 2,000-3,000 RPM, you have max torque. But the problem of a V8 is, I find it a little bit, it misses a little bit of sophistication, you know?
It's a very beastie engine, the V8, because when you watch sometimes videos on YouTube and the guys say, we're going to transform this V8, we're going to destruct it and stuff like that, they destruct the complete engine, and then after that the engine will. But it's like just replace pistons and stuff like that, and it's very old the system because there is only one camshaft.
Yeah.
And it's there is the lug and the rocker and stuff like that. So it's still old technology, but it's still working at the end.
Yeah.
So
And
I mean, for me, the Barra,
it's a good balance.
It's a freaking good balance. It's a very affordable engine from Australia. Okay, the only point that you have to take in consideration is the fact that you're gonna have to pay a lot for the shipping, but a lot, because even now with the crisis situation that we all are around, you have to pay more for the shipping. But this is maybe what makes the people scared. It's the fact that when you buy a certain type of engine, and in this case, if you buy a Barra engine, expect to get a lot of custom and a lot of shipping. The price of the engine doesn't change. It's just the shipping and the custom clearance and stuff like that.
The custom clearance also depending on the shipping.
But anyway, the fact is that I got many people around. We got some people around us are very skeptical regarding the Barra engine because they say, that's an engine. They don't even know what is a Barra engine. You say, I have a Barra engine. They say, what is a Barra? And after that, they start to complain, or they start to say, but I'm not sure, this kind of person. So we invite them to watch some videos, and they change their mind. So we know up front that the Barra has a huge future here in Europe.
Yeah, I think it's a good replacement for the RB and the 2GZ that everybody
It's a good alternative.
A very good alternative.
It's a very good alternative because rebuild the RB26 or 2JZ, you're gonna have to pay, at least $15,000 for 2JZ or for RB26. If we stay in the middle, because the variation price can go from 10,000 to 26,000.
With every engine, you don't know what you get, so you have to rebuild it anyway.
Yeah, so it's an extra 20,000 because the parts for RB26 and 2JZ, even if there is a lot of aftermarket parts, you have a multiple choice, but you're going to spend that amount of money. That, be honest, you have your RB26 and you have your Barra engine. You want to develop 1,000 horsepower for your Barra engine, so you pay the engine, doesn't matter about the price, and you're going to add an extra,
€6,000-7,000 euros.
Yeah, and then you have
easily done.
And you have 1,000 horsepower easily. But RB26 or 2JZ, you need to spend at least maybe 3 times the same price.
I think it goes in the region of 15,000, and then you're in the region of 700-800 horsepower.
And even you have
with the 7,000-8,000 euros you spend on the Barra. Easily 1,000.
Yeah,
probably 1,000 plus. It's capable of maybe 1,200, depending on the other stuff. Like, can you supply enough fuel to the engine? Do you have enough cooling for the engine? Do you have a big enough intercooler, or do you use to water intercooler system.
The main question
All those kind of things. There's also correlation. What is the engine capable of? With 1,000 horsepower, like spend 5, 6, 7,000 euros, it's easy 1,000 horsepower. But
is just be safe.
So stable.
Yeah, that's okay. But I think for the Barra, the main point for the Barra is his crankshaft actually.
Yeah, the original crankshaft
can support around
1800.
Yeah, 17 to 1800 horsepower.
And even
ask your 2JZ or your RB26 TTT. I know by heart because I rebuilt. It's 650 horsepower, not more.
I don't know.
The crankshaft for RB26 GTT, it's 650 capability maximum.
Okay.
And if you want to
go 2JZ is almost 1,000.
2JZ, it's roughly no. There is a guy in USA make a fully not rebuild. He just let the original piston so the assembly is from OEM. Crankshaft, piston, conrods. He success to make 1,000 horsepower. But after that, the engine blowing up. So we can say that the capability of the 2JZ can be roughly around 850 to 900 horses. Safe.
Because we removed the internals of the power engine and we disassembled it completely. And we know, it's a heavy engine, but we already tried to lift the crankshaft. We were like, it's like this is almost triple the weight of a standard crankshaft.
The RB20 was.
The RB is like, okay, yeah, it's a crankshaft.
It's a very
but
light.
we were lifting up the crankshaft, and the power was like,
no,
this is heavy.
Yeah.
But then we understand, because then we asked some questions to the Australian friends. They said, yeah, it's usually rated up to 1800 horsepower stock.
So that's why.
It was like,
that's why you have to take that in consideration. If you want to make 1,500 horsepower for the Barra, you're going to spend at least 19 to 20,000 euro for buy the engine, rebuild the engine, and get every single part for it. And you don't need a billet crankshaft. You don't need billet parts for it.
We know a billet crankshaft for a Barra. Because there are some people in Australia that run 2,000 plus horsepower engines. They use a billet crankshaft. That's like 5,000 Australian dollars.
It's that the engine make the record with the Barra with 2,000 something.
Yeah, 2,000 plus.
It was on full boost actually. They make the video from him, and it was the first time that he used a Barra engine, and he used a billet crankshaft. But all the component, the rest of the component was aftermarket, like conrod, pistons, but
everything.
2,000 horsepower, 2K, the 2K Barra engine.
Simple 6-cylinder engine.
I mean,
and then they de-stroked it, the 3.8 liter.
No, this is that was from Skid Factory from Mills for the Bedford van. They de-stroked the engine with the guy that they helping them during the drag rig challenge. I don't remember his name. I think it was Robbie or stuff like that.
But they de-stroked the engine to 3.8 liters.
3.8 liters, yeah, with billet crankshaft, billet main caps,
cam gears, VCT delete.
Yeah.
But yeah, of course, that's pretty extreme because.
But you go higher in RPM.
Yeah.
Because the Barra engine, I believe it's 7,000 maximum limit, I believe, for the red line, something like that. So if you can go up to 8,000 RPM with at least a 3.8.
Yeah, but that's why I asked, the 2,000 plus horsepower engine, was it also de-stroked or not?
No, I'm not sure about that. They stay in the 4-liter capacity. Yeah, but it's insane. That every time I watch a video regarding the Barra, I cannot wait to just rebuild the horse and just start it and go on the dive.
Yeah, because that is the thing that we're all hoping and waiting for, that we can achieve somewhere in February, March to go to dyno with a friend of ours, Erwin, who's going to help us with the tuning of the engine.
Yeah.
He hopefully is going to build also a dyno at his place, but we don't know yet.
Yeah.
He was talking about it, so fingers crossed, because then we have our own in-house tuner that we know that we can go every time.
Why is success to do the tuning for the Skyline the first time, and I didn't get any. I mean, this guy is just break my mind sometimes.
He's actually a co-worker of our mutual employee.
Yeah.
And he's
a car enthusiast as us.
He's an IT guy.
Yeah.
But he's a big car guy. But he also likes all the gadgets and all the gizmos. And he has some cool things that he does. So he's also built a huge ass 3D printer. So we just asked him, hey, Aaron, could you make this and this for us, because this is something we need. And what?
I forgot to remove the cluster from the Skyline because
that's 4 screws.
Yeah.
That's easy. That doesn't matter. No, but we said, hey, can you make this and this for us? And he said, oh yeah, just bring it along. I have a 3D scanner, I scan it and I put the necessary things and I print it. I'm like, okay, well, this is amazing, because this kind of stuff, look, we are capable of doing a lot of things ourselves.
For cars, I don't have any problem regarding.
But we have still we have one guy that we know, a friend of ours, U.F.O. He's a professional welder for his business, his own business.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, I'm not going to learn welding. He can weld a little bit. I cannot. I tried it. I need to relearn it. I need to probably follow some courses and try it. But that guy, U.F.O, he can weld all the stuff because he's a professional heavy-duty welder. So he can also get the materials and he can weld all the stuff that we need from. And now Aaron told us, yeah, I can do this and this for you if you want. And I was like, yeah, why not? We know him from our workplace. He become a friend of ours.
Yeah.
And he's a car enthusiast, but he is also like, I like to tune, he like to know like more on the electrical side, more gadget stuff, that's what he likes. And he builds a sick Honda.
The CRX, yeah, with a B16A2.
And all those crazy, like Einstein thing. He's just like, yeah, but I built this and this and this with gadgets.
He make the band art. I mean, he make a system with like a switch lever for the panda.
It's like he's like a mad scientist.
Yeah, it's like the doc from Back to the Future. This guy, I mean, last time I was watch his car, and it was a standard CRX. This for make a short resume about his car is normally first gen CRX with normally it was a D15 or stuff like that, a very poor CRX, and he put in a B16A2 with a turbo, roll cages, fiber component for the fender and stuff like that.
He made a lot of stuff himself.
But he made the fender himself with 3D printing, and he molded it, and after that he sent it to somebody can work on the body paint, and they success to make it like fiber.
Yeah.
And the same that he done for the rear wing.
Yeah,
but the rear wing in 3D print model, and then you're gonna to check who is capable to mold it in fiberglass. In carbon fiberglass. That's
so we know. Luckily, we know some people that are mad scientists, like Erwin, and he was a master welder. So we just have to ask him, and he say, "Yeah, I can do this and this and this for you. I can weld for you, no problem."
No, Ivo is the kind of guy that normally when he weld for you, after that he asking you if it's enough for you. Like you're gonna to weld as possible, and a very very beautiful type of welding, because this guy is not only a welder, he just get his universal or international welding inspector license. So this guy is he get 37 years old yesterday.
Oh, good.
And he worked as a welder, as a professional welder, but he continued to just make courses. He just get course every time. He say, yeah, I need to learn that. I need to relearn that. I need to relearn that because I want to get higher diploma, higher graduate, and stuff like that. And last time he sent to me a picture. Hey, you speak now to someone is a international welding inspector. Say yeah, okay. So every time he weld something for me, he like welding, and he just look at me and he said, "This is enough for you. The quality is good enough for you." I said, "Man, it's
better than what we can do.
It's bulletproof, bro."
No, but what I also like about Evo is, even though I'm a total noob with welding, he always he wants to learn stuff to me. I never used a plasma gun.
No.
I said, hey, yeah, I need to cut this here. Plasma gun.
Yeah.
Try it. I'm like, never did this. How? Doesn't work. Just cut it like a butter. Okay. And then he just lets you work on it, and then afterwards he's going to say, look, you did this and this wrong. You need to do this. And so he's also very capable of teaching you how to do it. He's not able to do it himself, but he's also able to teach us to become better metal fabricators. Because I can bend some stuff, and I can drill some stuff, and I can make some stuff. He can weld some a little bit, but he learned also a lot from Evo just by watching him doing. And Evo explains, look, I've done this and this and this way, and I've noticed, I hear when I'm welding, the machine is standing a little bit too high, too low, so you can adjust it as needed. And those kind of guys help us a lot.
A lot. So that's why we think that the Skyra or the project Bara are really too going to be insane. Of course, we know that the timeline is it's kind of ultimatum at this moment, because we don't know how we're going to proceed regarding all those parts all around the world, and with the back orders and with the COVID shit situation and all that kind. So there is many works to do at this moment on the car, because we don't have to be focused on the engine and the gearbox. We have the chassis to prepare, we have the roll cage to install, the inside to unstride and stuff like that. So there is the brakes. We have also, I need to find a solution for the sway bar, but it was Scott Hoffman from Neugy Garage.
We can always make one if needed.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal. But for a drag race, it's of course not possible. But if you drive it on the road, you prefer to have a sway bar, because sway bar is just anti-roll bar to prevent the much roll. If you don't have it, the car is going to roll more on the normal road. But a drag race car is only go straight.
Yeah, straight. So doesn't matter. Anyway,
I think we'll let it here.
Yeah,
because we have to go to
to take something somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe you're going to see that in the few episodes.
People, if you still have questions, just write down,
or even put it in the comments. You have the comment section for that. So if you have any kind of question regarding maybe the future project for U.F.O Sorcery Engineering, we can answer to your question. We are very glad that even if there is no 20 or 30 person watching us during the live,
we don't care.
We don't care. We just enjoy the time. And it was the first time that we make a live on YouTube, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
It was pretty nice, actually. But anyway.
Maybe we're going to do it more often. We don't know. Maybe we're going to record a video, but have you YouTube live on the background that you can watch.
Yeah.
Because we also want to hang up a TV in the shed when we're working on it, so we can also project the YouTube live, so we can also see the questions.
Yeah.
If you have questions.
Yeah.
You just want to watch it. Yeah. It's also okay. You don't have to have questions.
Mm.
And that's it.
That's it. Yeah.
Because
it's pretty. Yeah. Now it's going to be pretty late now in Australia and stuff like that, and we have a lot of work to do. We have the shed to finish.
We have to pick up something.
We have to pick up
We
something.
have to drop off something.
Yeah.
So we have enough to do for Sunday, and yesterday we already been working for more than 12 hours.
Yeah.
So today
it's going to be less, but at least so we just have to finish it.
It's just again a shitty weather today. So okay, guys, thank you very much.
Don't hesitate to go on the website U.F.O Sorcery Engineering.com for those kind of wonderful goodies.
Yeah.
Thanks for the support again, and talk to you later, and see you soon, guys, and stay tuned.
Bye bye.
Bye.